shall be talking about, we'll be talking about one of the famous superstars in our biggest league today. This is a new show on Channel 7. It's called Interviewing the Famous Stars. Today we shall be interviewing someone that has now retired, but has been called back to play next year. Now, this man has been diagnosed with a deaf sickness and is unable to talk, so he has to do sign language. Now, the man we'll be seeing today plays for the Broncos, and he is the number 10 for the Broncos, and that is Torres Strait Island Cousins. Please welcome Torres Strait Island Cousins to the stage. G'day, Petro. Okay, Petro, so would you mind doing a conversation with us today? Okay, so you want to talk about the Broncos? Okay, so you're Torres Strait Island Cousins, and you, how long have you been playing with? Sorry about that, there's a bit of a mark-up there with that scenes, behind the scenes. One of our photographers pressed the wrong button. Anyways, we're getting back to Petro over here, mate. So what's it like playing with the Broncos? Sorry about that again. It's just the cameras. Yeah, I think the satellite. Something's wrong with the satellite. Yeah, the system. I think. I don't know. As long as we get the TV show running. So how long have you been playing with the Broncos for? Mask away, mask. You go pick up the mask, okay? Okay, so as we were saying, something's wrong with the system, to be honest. So Petro, as a skipper down Rocky, what is it like, having someone, because you were one of the best forwards in the team. You saw. What's it like, down Rocky, he sets you through those plays. How do you feel when you just put that ball behind the line? There's something terrible, I think, that's going around with that system. We'll try to make this first last show that goes like this. Okay. Carmichael Hunt, your fullback. When he got that swing flu, Rita was going across. Going across the whole Australia, right? And Carmichael Hunt, when he got that swine flu, Brisbane really didn't want him as a fullback. So how did you feel about that? Get a job. Okay. So what about Tony Carroll as your lock? When you're standing in there at the front row, something's wrong with that system. Okay. So when Tony Carroll, right? When he's standing behind a lock, holding everyone like the second rows at the front row, do you ever think that he'll catch that ball and just get it from lock and run it from lock? I'm talking about Tony Carroll.
You suck.